Alright, Matadoor versus Dan. Let's see where this awesome match goes. Gonna be bringing it to Erkin first game here. So let's see how well this goes. A good little up throw combo. Once again, might get in those up throw combos, but only just barely under 30. Jenny, she'll combo you, but it won't be in too much damage. But I like these missile plays already, not letting them get that car. Going for the mallet. Ah, but just barely spaces it. Expert spacing on Dan's side there, just not getting clipped by the mallets. Steam B! Not afraid to let the walked out, even though not too charged. I'm not sure how fast it is. I don't know if it's super fast or good at a shield, but hey, hopefully Dan might be able to find a good time to use him in this matchup though. But it's gonna have to deal with all these missiles, all these hammer waves, all these everything to deal with Matadoor here. Tries to use that big grab, but just not quite working. And there we go. The first of many 4-strongs. The backers are about to begin, but gets a good hammer. Is able to counter-attack with the down air though. But tries to get him into the missile. Just not quite working. That rocket might just kill him. There we go. First stock of the match. Let's freaking go. But we did see Bread versus Shishigami not too long ago in the past tournaments. But let's see how Dan and Matadoor turn this up, because Matadoor definitely I think is a more aggressive Jenny versus Bread. But Dan, I don't know how well they play Ren and Stimpy, so we just have to see how well these two do up against each other. Gotta remember that light down there sends upwards. Gets a good 4-strong off of the log. I like it, I like it. But the back air just big enough to hit under ledge. Going deep for it. But Dan here just not afraid to make the plays happen because it doesn't matter. Wow, that was a move. You learn some new stuff about Ren and Stimpy every day. But a big don't matter, a big log, it don't matter. Trying to use that down tilt, not quite catching anything. Not going to burst it though. Just gonna cost Matadoor life here, but not the worst it could be. But Dan, excuse me, did not get the most sleep last night, everybody. But Dan, definitely making good use of these platform drops here, doing some crazy shenanigans here. But not wasting any time, not letting Dan get a punish on the slime cancels. I like it though, but once again, that slime every time Matadoor's got to cancel, and that means no burst, no nothing on his side if he gets caught here. That the hammer wave, it will make it to the ground though, buys Matadoor some space. But remember that light umbrella is an active hitbox, so it can get past the log and Donatello's electro grenades. Alright, not risking it. A killer back air versus a killer back air. Ah, might have actually hit him underneath the stage if Matadoor kept it up. But needs to find one hit here. There we go. But just Ren and Stimpy getting sent the other way, and heavy too. Just barely not gonna die for it, but maybe that little tiptoe on the ledge will. But this is what we're going to be seeing with some of the Jenny struggles here. Just does not have as much kill power as the others. Really needs that missile edge guard and needs the edge guard for real to get the kill here. So we are going to be seeing Matadoor potentially struggle with kills for this matchup, but we'll just have to go and see where that goes. Gonna log? No. Goes for the aerial forward strong. Dan, maybe jumping around just a little too much though. Getting caught. Missiles from under the stage. I like it. Gonna miss that tech though. Excellent stock from Matadoor there. Dan, maybe taking a moment to be like, I just really did not tech that. But no burst from Matadoor. Thought they would have lived it, but no, just barely gonna die. You know what, that though, and that underestimate, and the word's hard, you know. Hey. Matadoor might die for it. But last stock here. Either one of them can't take it out there. Big log to get the extra confirms here. I like it. But it's not ready for the dash attack though. Gets him with the air dodge though. I have amazing coverage with Jenny's aerial forward strong. Don't think you're safe with Jenny in the air because she can't just pull out that forward strong that will send her backwards. But Waft though uses it, gives a good bit of stage control here with it. I like it. But getting stuck on that platform though, definitely going to be hurting Dan here. It bounces right over the down strong, but it doesn't matter if you get jabbed right into the forward strong. A nice little game between these two. Let's keep it going. A good first game between these two. Who once again, I might not, be at the top of my game, just, stream and all that once again, but just thank you to everybody who's here. Now, I'm going to be running to the bathroom super quick, but let's see what this game 2 brings us. Alright, let's bring it back into action now, everybody. 69%. Sometimes you gotta come back on a good number just like that, You have to come back to good numbers when coming out of the bathroom. But gonna get a good teeter, but the down strong just not big enough. Shoot it forward strong there. But I don't know, maybe down strong is stronger. Gonna slime here, gets the big fat back air. Let's freaking go. That slime car, ooh, finds a log off of it, but never underestimate the power of slime car. Does spot dodge, but Dan ready for it. Catches it. Let's go. But that was what I was talking about that first match right there. Every time Matadoor wants to slime cancel these rocket jets, at the ledge here with Dan covering them, that's a chance that a burst is not there. And that's exactly what Matadoor need right there. He need to be ready to burst, but once again, every slime cancel gonna cost him big in this matchup. But sometimes he's gotta beat. Find some forward strongs here. Gonna let Matadoor just recover for now. No down chunks, no shenanigans just yet. Goes for the grabs here. Finds the forward strong. Barely gonna survive it. Has to get this burst out of Matadoor. There's the first back air, holding on to ledge for too long. Big move, can't let them have it. Ooh, but the last hit of it gonna be catching Matadoor. Might just die here. Yeah, too low. Big lead. Yo, Cherry, good to see you in here, my man. I would have been streaming earlier, but, sadly, ChrisX had to have his tournament literally 30 minutes right after mine, but Chris is awesome, but unfortunate timing on tournaments. But hey, we here now. Regardless of it being just a top 4 stream, we doing it. We seeing some awesome people one way or another. Again, these rocket trains are going. Let's go. But I also just hope you're doing good, everybody. And Cherry. And once again, probably a fat chance because everybody loves and knows Cherry. But if you don't know Cherry, go drop him a follow, everybody. He's another fellow awesome TO. Well, once again, unfortunate timing, with tournaments, but it is what it is. But if you somehow don't know Cherry, go drop him a follow down below. We better another fellow NASB TO. I love you too, Cherry. Please teach me game. Anyways, let's bring it back in action. But Matadoor here, avoiding one waft. Once again, I'm not sure how fast waft is or, you know, how good the uncharged wafts really are. But Dan's not afraid to use them. I'm going to be using that umbrella, trying to catch landing here, but just not quite working. But once again, Dan, just in control for now. Once again, Genation may have more neutral tools to do with Ren and Stimpy, but just because Jenny can hang back doesn't mean Stimpy doesn't still control it. And we're just seeing Dan just being very careful, uncomfortable off stage here. Somehow not getting clipped on that recovery though. Matadoor has just not been able to down strong, you know, Ren and Stimpy's recovery. Gets a good forward strong. Has to bait out the burster. Looking going deep for it. But not ready for the back air. No slime car, no nothing. Gonna hurt him here. But might actually make it back though. No. Gets the first down strong. But 2% away from 69. Can Matadoor close this out though? Going deep for it. Might have to slime jet here. The Jenny special comes on out. Just a second down strong one more time. But catches him with the hammer though. Isn't enough to let Matadoor get back. No lead's invincibility here. Or I actually got it back. I thought the lead wouldn't come back. Left or right now? Goes for the right. Gets caught with the forward strong though. Burst is high. Ooh, I like this. This might catch Dan here. Never mind, it's slime car. But both of them just hanging on to life for a little bit longer. But the uncharged waft. Gonna be sending Matadoor flying. Trying to get these hammers out. These hammers seem to have been dealing with Dan real good here. But no slime on both sides. Need to find a good kill here and now. Gets that forward air. Just not able to find it. But trying to avoid the forward airs, but gets back aired in the process. And that's going to be a 1-0. Or 1-1. I don't know. Numbers hard. Oh, my blurps aren't on? That's unfortunate. Where's my blurps? Oh, it just took a long moment for it. Hey! I didn't mean for it to. Didn't think it'd take that long. But thank you for the hydrate, Cherry. Dr. Pepper. Anyways, bringing it right back to Jellyfish. Matadoor with the new shine, though. Let's see if it's enough to help him out. But only true ones use the rested Jenny. But what's going to be losing a lot of sitting back from Dan here. Going to be using some logs. Just got to get past these missiles the best that they can. Once again, that up air, fantastic. Ooh, gets mistech there, but not able to get too much of it. Just barely does not teeter with the back air there. I'm surprised it didn't, but hey. Gets one good back air. Gets past the car though. Not going to kill. Get some waft charge too. Almost full though. Uses it to get a little bit of height though. Cool. I didn't think they could do that. You learn a little something new every day, but that's not any slime on Dan's side for now. Has to wait out a burst here. Needs to get something at the ledge here. Good there. But getting caught with these hammers once again. Ooh. Cancelled the recovery, but got hit immediately afterwards. That's gonna hurt Matadoor. But not able to burst that car quite yet. Once again, both of these moves, car does 7, hammer wave does 7. Every little percent matters, but not so much for Dan, because once again, Ren and Stimpy is heavy, so it doesn't matter when they're off stage and get blasted by a million missiles. But sometimes you just gotta let the pressure off with that gas. Get it down strong there. Gives it a little bit of charge. Ooh. That was a wacky upstrong. Hang on, I need to see that on the phone. That was a little bit of a wacky upstrong there, but hey, sometimes you just gotta hit underneath platforms. But hanging on for dear life a little too long, getting caught with these back airs, gets a reverse teeter. Gotta go now. Alright, thank you for popping up on in here, Fabino. Just thank you to anyone who's up in there either. But looks like they were not able to recover high enough. So Dan's going to plummet there, unfortunately. But that is a huge opening for Matadoor. Once again, don't count Dan out. Once again, Ren and Stimpy heavier, can deal with Ginny's pressure just as well. But what's this offstage game is what really matters on both sides. Gives him with the super. Matadoor. They ended the game in style. Let's go, good super. No burst was on Dan's side, but sometimes you gotta let it rip and just get a stylish finish. We got some. I'm learning a lot from Matadoor once again. If I wasn't playing Zim, I'd probably be playing Ginny. So Dan, but I'm learning a lot from Dan too this match though. But I don't know. Both of these people want to make me pick up both characters now. But game 4 here, will we see Matadoor close this out, or will we see Dan win it? Now once again, Food Dreams. I called it Food Dreams. I'm a sinner. Sweet Dreams is one of the biggest stages out there, so we'll to see. Ooh, excuse me, big burps. How well this big stage works out for the both of them. Once again, anybody who says Food Dreams in the chat will be eliminated. But we get him with a good aerial up strong. 30 seconds in, that is a fantastic lead for Matadoor. But once again, does it really matter when one aerial forward strong or back air could take out Matadoor at any second? Tricky movement with that recovery. I like it from Matadoor here. Gonna be finding good back air there. I like it from Dan. Good. Might get him with the down strong here. I like these rockets. Not letting Dan make it back. Has to go high here. But gets the slime to make it back with the car though. Tables might be turned. Logs have turned. But I like this catching the air dodge and everything. Burst on Matadoor's side now, if they choose to. But I like it. Trying to go fast and deep with the down strong there. Trying to get a meaty spike there, but it's not quite happening. Looking for their own back air, potentially Matadoor. Gets him with the hammer though. Just get him to get attack, which is not quite working though. Slime card coming out, ready for it this time. Matadoor not letting anything poke at him. Goes for the up strong though. Are they able to catch the landing? And remember that aerial down strong from Ren and Stimpy has 2 hits if they choose to. I thought we might potentially see a slime up special to make it to the other side of the stage, but guess not quite. 121 though, not the worst for Dan here. Doesn't matter. Aerial up strong will close it out. You know, sometimes I try to act like people can live for longer, but you know, sometimes you gotta curse them as a commentator. We've seen that Dan air, pop him up. I like it. Using the hammer wave. Dan just not ready for him at all. Has been getting knocked back and forth a good few times with the hammer wave. Gets past the back air for now. But just barely not able to catch it. Matadoor. Could have been a good kill there. Gets broke with the car. Every percent adds up for Ginny, but not so much for Dan here. But 3 stocks. Can easily get back here just like that though. All it takes is one good edge guard for Dan though. He's going to be able to make it back with the slime though. Knows his distance, knows everything. I like to play from Dan. Sometimes you got to make the crazy stuff happen. But I like the crazy plays. Remember, slime lets you recover, but know your heights, everybody. He uses the hammer, not high enough though. But misses the down strong though, is able to clutch it up with the sniffer. Can we get some sniffer in chats? Gets with the aerial up strong here. Tries to find the second one, but it's not quite landing. And still has to deal with a burst from Matadoor here. Damn, it's not looking too good from here. Getting hit with these nairs into the rockets. And the man finds the forward strong. A good closing from Matadoor. Let's freaking go. A fantastic game between these two. Looked like it was in Dan's favor at first, but Matadoor just clutched it right on up.